Hey, good morning everybody, and it's good to be back. I know it's been a little bit. I'm Sean from Sean's Shave Den. It's been a little over a month, maybe about 2 months since I've done my last video, and I apologize for that. It's just with this whole COVID thing and with work and everything like that and getting ready to move, just haven't really had a lot of time to make videos. Been wanting to spend a little bit more time with the wife in the meantime. So I apologize for not being on as much as I normally am. So honestly, this may be my last video for a little bit too, because this is my last, this is really my last few weeks left here in Puerto Rico. I'll be moving to Baltimore, Maryland with my wife, and on to bigger, better things and a new journey for both of us. So the products that I'm going to be using today, the star of the show, one of my friends from work, whom I've gotten into the whole wet shaving hobby, has just purchased the Razorock LUPO, and he used it once and he wanted to get my impressions of it, so he lent it to me. He was nice enough to lend it to me, and this is going to be the star of the show. And honestly, first impressions of it, I really like that gold color. You can get it in a few different colors on the Razorock website. This is the aluminum one, by the way. The stainless steel one has not been available for a while. I'm hoping they come back with the stainless steel, but yeah. Anyway, look at that color. Really nice CNC milled aluminum. And inside I have a fresh Nasset blade, Gillette Nasset. So I'm really looking forward to it. Honestly, this is my first impression of this razor. I haven't used it yet. This will be the first time I will be experiencing this. I've been having my eye on this for a little bit. Not necessarily the aluminum one. I've been looking into the stainless steel one. Been wanting to get my hands on that one. First impressions, it is a very light razor. So it's aluminum, obviously. So if you have an issue with light razors, if you like a little bit heavier razors, this may not be the one for you. You may want to get the stainless steel one, but we will see how she shaves. Anyway, that's the razor for today. And I'll have a little bit more of a description and my take on it in the section for the description of the video. The shaving cream that I'm going to be using today is going to be the Vijon, and this is the Fruit Fusion flavor. And it really has kind of like a really budget shave, honestly. Almost has like a fruit roll-up or fruit smoothie type scent to it. It's very light. It's not very strong, but it is a nice, like, little fruity scent. And I don't have to go out today, so honestly, I wanted something a little bit more relaxing and something that I'm used to. Really like these Vijon Indian shaving creams. You could get them at Italian Barber. They're really cheap. I think I paid $3 for each of these tubes over here. Yapping about real quick. The brush that I'm going to be using, I felt like using my Simoog boar brush, which I've had soaking in the water for a little bit. And I'll get to the aftershave later on when I finish the video. So let me get this lathered up on my face. I have about a day's worth of growth on my face, and I will be right back lathered up for the first pass. Okay, back for the first, not back, well, sort of back. Anyway, here for the first pass of the shave with the Razorock LUPO aluminum version, and this is really nice gold. I really am digging this color, guys. Really nice finish. There are some parts of it, like if you take the head off, if you look at the threading and everything like that, there are parts of it where the paint or the powder coating has come off a little bit, but that's all right. I mean, honestly, it's not really important, as long as it looks really nice. Anyway, and you're getting what you paid for. Well, not really. You're getting a lot more than what you're paying for. These things are fairly cheap. I think this is only like 30 bucks on Italian Barber or Razorock.com. Anyway, also, most of the important thing, I am, in order to celebrate my leave of Puerto Rico a little bit, I am going to be drinking some Medalla Light, which is a Puerto Rican beer. Cheers. Really nice light beer. So, let's get started. Let me get some alum on my fingers so this doesn't slip out of my hand and wet the blade. And we'll get started with the first pass with the green. Wow, a lot of feedback. And this is aluminum, so it is fairly light. But first impression is, with this first pass, so far is it's fairly smooth. And I'll get back to it as we go along. But honestly, that took my growth down, which I didn't have much, only about a day's worth of growth, pretty nicely. It is a very light razor, so you may have to put a little bit more pressure. Just a little bit. I hate to say to put pressure on anything, but it is a light, so just the head of the razor may not do the cutting for you or do the work for you. So you may have to add a little bit more pressure, but I'm not having any issues, and that's actually very smooth. It feels fairly efficient. Fairly efficient as well. Wouldn't necessarily call it aggressive, but it is taking down a good amount of stubble in that first initial pass. Once again, to my buddy at work, thank you for lending this to me for the use in this video. Kind of helps me, like people sending me stuff, kind of helps me do more reviews of products, because I can only do as much as I can afford, really. And I got other things that I got to spend money on than razors. So sometimes it's not the top priority for me. So it really helps when people lend me things or send me different razors or creams to try. And that's really nice. Really nice shave so far. One thing that I have noticed, the handle on this is a little slippery in some ways, especially if you get some shaving cream on it or something like that. Not really a big problem, but it's just something to look out for. Definitely get some alum on your hands and wash off most of the cream. The next time I probably do a face shave video, I will be in Baltimore in my new apartment or the hotel room, wherever I'm staying in, depending on when my stuff arrives, which probably will take a while. But I did buy a new bed and everything like that for our bedroom. So at least we'll have that and some small furnitures. This Gillette NASA blade is working really nice in this too. Really nice. And that was the first pass. Really close first pass, honestly. This is nearly baby butt smooth. So it does have a little bit of aggression to it, as I've seen. Efficiency. Anyway, cheers to the first pass. Let me get lathered up and I'll be ready for the second pass. Okay, back for the second pass with the Razorock LUPO. Let me get a little bit more lather on here. I've been using the boar brush lately. I really like the Smoke boar brush. They don't really, they break in a little bit faster than some of the other boar brushes. So if you're looking for a more high-end boar brush, I definitely recommend getting a Smoke brush. They've been in business for a very long time. They're a Portuguese company. So let's get started with the second pass across the grain. Yeah, it's definitely a light razor, so you have to be a little bit cognizant of it. I think a little too light for my liking. It shaves wonderfully, but yeah, a little too light for my liking. I will definitely wait for the stainless steel version, which I hear is a little bit heavier, maybe a lot heavier, really. Another thing to point out with this razor is there is no overhang for the tabs over here on the blade. So for those of you that really don't care for the overhang on a razor, this would be a perfect addition to your shaved end. Honestly, I'm not gonna cut your ears up or anything like that. Absolutely no overhang whatsoever. For the price, honestly, you can't go wrong with this razor, or any Razorock razor for that matter. You get a quality product for a good price. Really nice second pass too. This razor definitely has a lot of feedback to it, feedback noise. I'm assuming because of the material that it's made out of, aluminum. This is honestly my first aluminum razor that I've ever tried. But you get a little bit more audible feedback. But I must say, for the aggressiveness, I would say about a mid-level aggressiveness on this razor. It is a very smooth shaver. So I would implore you to be very careful when you're using this, because it may seem like you're not being as efficient as you actually are. Which may make you go a little harder on certain spots. But I assure you, this is a workhorse. It's actually doing the work. And that's the second pass. Let me get lathered up for the third and final pass. My medalla. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, back for the third and final pass with the Razorock LUPO. And I'll leave a description, I'll leave a link where you could purchase this product if you so wish to purchase it, or wait for the stainless steel version to come out. I'll leave a link down below for this. And also for the V-John shave cream, which honestly is, in my opinion, for the price of that shave cream, it is one of the best shave creams out there. Just my opinion on that. It is very cheap, it's very slick, and it makes a nice, easy lather. And it doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it, which is also good for those of you that like a nice paraben-free or minimalistic ingredient list on your soaps and creams. Has a lot less ingredients than some of the other bigger brands out there. Third pass, still a great shave, nice smooth shave. I will admit, like, you still need to put a little bit more pressure on the blade, on the razor head when you're doing a shave because of the lightness of this. So you may feel that you need to use a little bit more pressure. Just a little bit, not a lot. But I assure you, it's giving you a really nice close shave. The gelatin acids work really nice in this. And I could probably get by on the shave with just a 2-pass shave, but because it is a close shave so far. Very close, actually. Really nice. And that's it. That's the third pass. Let me get cleaned up and I'll be back for the post shave. And Be right back, guys. Okay, back for the post shave, and as you can see, I got a really nice nick-free shave. Just little splotches from pimples. That's about it. Really nice nick-free, drama-free shave with the Razorock LUPO, which recently came out. I'd say probably about late 2019. So it's not very old product. Post shave, gonna be using, because I don't have to go out really, and I just want something refreshing on. I don't want something that's heavy. I'm gonna be using some Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is the lemon scented one. And for the balm today, which I don't even need, really nice shave. I'm gonna be using Soap Commander's, to go along with the fruity scent of this shave cream, Soap Commander Optimism, which is like a plum, pear, plum, and bergamot scented, really fruity scent to it aftershave balm. So let's get the, shake up the bottle of Thayer's. And get a nice covering. I splash Thayer's everywhere, guys. It's a cheap aftershave, and if you have greasy or oily skin, this really helps in cleaning out your pores without drying up your skin too much, and helps alleviate some of those pimples that you get. So if you are prone to acne and stuff, that stuff works really well. Shake up this bottle, get a little bit of a splotcher like that. And this balm has a little bit of menthol in it, so you get a nice tingle. I really like Soap Commander products. I still have to do a review of one of their soaps. I have the Optimism soap and a few other soaps of theirs, which I haven't gotten a chance to do a review of yet. But anyway, that is it, guys. Next time you will see me, I will probably be in Baltimore and not in Puerto Rico anymore. So cheers. And I hope you all have a nice week. I don't even know whether this is a weekend or not. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, I don't even know what day it is anymore, guys. I go in and out of work on weird days. So hope you guys have a great month, and hopefully this whole COVID thing goes away soon. I don't see it going away soon, but I do see things opening up a little bit more later on. Some states probably already opened up a lot more. But anyway, listen to the rules, be careful, don't go to anything crowded, even if your state does allow you to go and, you know, go buck wild and go to bars and stuff like that. Just be careful, guys. Don't want to see anybody get sick. Wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I will try and maybe do a head shave with this razor too. Have a good one, guys. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, Sean's Shave Den. I'm Sean, by the way, and I will see you guys later. Bye.